You had a ball.
Dude, yeah. I had my first argument where I thought I might get shot, so I had to back up. That was 2 days ago.
Where was this?
I'm not going to say where, but it's near where we live. It's like 10 minutes from here.
Oh, I thought it was in New York.
No.
Yo,
it's so crazy, yo. Okay, so in Atlanta, I kind of just...
North, south, east, west? Which way?
Northwest.
Okay.
Not really. I just say west.
Okay.
Anyway.
So it is close.
Yeah, it's kind of close.
Oh my God.
So I'm driving with my... Okay, first of all, I was chilling. Like, it was just vibes. You know, I was like in my whip. You know, just doing what I do. Just chilling.
Jesus Christ.
And then out of nowhere, in the middle of a road, my guy, this lady starts to reverse. And I'm always cautious. I always drive like nobody knows what they're doing. Yeah. I immediately put my car into reverse. Now, I have a dual clutch transmission on my M4. So when I put it into reverse, there's like a delay, like half a second delay, right? And so on top of that, gear one has no traction. So I have to like be precise with the way I press down the pedal or else it's not going to grip. It's just going to rumble. So I do this and she won't stop backing up. My guy, she was this fucking close to hit my whip. And keep in mind, this is my M4, this is my baby. I don't put so much work into it. I just picked it up from a garage today. And then I so eloquently, under the pressure with 2 seconds to react, moved out of the way. She didn't even know what was happening the whole time. And then so she parked and I'm fucking livid. I'm like, I almost got into an accident. And anytime you hit the back of somebody, who does insurance blame?
You.
Exactly. So first of all, I don't want to put a claim on my car because it's going to fuck up the valuation big time.
Big time.
Second of all, anytime you fuck up my car, it's going to cut up the paint, expensive paint. I have to rewrap it. It's custom wrap. I had to order that shit from Europe and then it arrives. And then anywhere you hit on my car is carbon fiber. Okay. And you can't repair carbon fiber. You have to replace it. Okay. Thousands of dollars. So anywhere you touch my whip is going to cost you at least $5,000. So it's going to have to go through insurance. Scared out of my mind. I pull up right next to her and it just happened that it was a handicap spot. And I was like, I just wanted to inform her in an aggressive manner that you can't reverse without looking. That's what I told her. I was like, you have to look when you reverse. And I'm gonna give her credit. She wasn't fighting me back on it. I've gotten in arguments with people where they argued they didn't do nothing wrong. She was like, I'm sorry. I was like, you scared the shit out of me. You had to look before you reverse. I'm sorry I did that. I apologize. Yeah, I didn't see you. Boom. So I didn't know.
Pause real quick. He has one of the you might have the worst like road rage I've ever seen.
It's not road rage though.
Yes, literally, we was in the parking lot of Home Depot, and I mean, people don't know how to drive. They're dickheads,
especially here.
Yeah. So this man is trying to back. He's trying to actually go out the exit, but people are parked right in front and didn't move out the way because they were loading up lumber. And yeah, we were buying lumber that time.
That wasn't road rage though.
No, it is.
The guy blocked the only path out because he's being selfish.
So he blocked the only path out, and an agent is then trying to, now he's all right, so now I have to back out. He starts to back out, but there's somebody behind him who probably can't even see what's in front of us going on. So then he backs up, and the dude behind us isn't trying to back out. Agent literally parks the car, like aggressively, puts the car in park, opens up the door, and then yells at the dude. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm thinking to myself, the reason why I would never do that is because I live in the South. I grew up in Atlanta my entire life. So I know that people could just be
strapped.
They could be strapped. They could be backing it. You could get caught that day. So I don't ever do some crazy stuff like that, even though I understand what he was trying to do. But
I didn't say nothing out of pocket. I turned around and I was like, what are you doing? It's blocked. And keep in mind, I tried to signal to him it was blocked. Move out the way. I gave him some signals. No, you know what I mean? But if he didn't catch the signals, I turned around. First of all, he sees my fucking whip is in reverse.
Okay, but geez, calm down. Just calm down.
But I wasn't angry though. Aggressive. I wasn't angry though. I was just trying to illustrate my message in the way I was going to get him to move as fast as possible.
Yeah, but that's what road rage is. You're not really all that angry. It's just like a temporary inconvenience that you decide to just
rage. Rage is when I shoot an all white in 2K and I want to break everything around me. That's what rage is.
Bro, you literally got out the car. You didn't just like honk your horn and stick your head out the window.
I did do that at first.
No. I'm saying it's not like you just stopped there. You literally parked the car, got out the car, and start yelling at this man.
But that's just because I enjoy confrontation.
And that's why I go back to the store, because you about to get shot.
Okay, so this old man out of nowhere is like, hey, get out the handicap spot. And I'm looking at him like, bro, does this have, I said this to him, like, does this have anything to do with you? I'm not parked. My car is on. It's standing. Legally, it's not parked if your car is on. It's standing. You got to know these parking rules. And so, first of all, I don't give a fuck about no handicap spot. I'm not trying to clog no handicap spot. I'm trying to argue with it. Not argue. I'm just trying. I just want to.
You arguing? No, you're right.
It'd have been an argument if she was arguing back, but she wasn't arguing back. So anyway, as I'm talking to this lady, he keeps interrupting and he tells me, hey, back up from her window. And I'm like, yo, this has nothing to do with you, my guy. Cut it. I go back to her. You know what I mean? And so he says one more thing to interrupt me. And then I'm just like, I took a few steps up and I was like, what's your problem right now, my guy? This has nothing to do with you. And he's there with his wife. And I could tell he was trying to impress his wife, but I see this shit coming from a mile away. So he takes some steps up to me. And it was at that moment I was like, he would not have done that unless he wanted a confrontation. He thought he was going to win. There's no reason he would have took some steps up to me. So he was like, get to stepping, buddy. Those were his words. And at that moment, I was like, I'm not a proud guy. I did my job. I told this lady right here, because she was a danger to society. I was like, you have to start looking for your verse. I did my job. I'm not about to sit here and argue with a man who's just looking for fucking problems. I don't want your shitty handicap spot, man. So I literally said, I looked at him and I went, I bet. I didn't create no more problems, got on my whip and cut. So I was like, in my mind, I was like, there's no way he would have stepped to me low unless he had a gun on him. And I was like, I don't want no part of this. You know, he didn't reach for nothing. He didn't have his hand on anything, but I was like, I know where I'm at. And the interesting thing is during all these arguments, I thought that he was going to be on my side when I first heard yelling, because everybody that was on the sidewalk saw it happen. And so there was like 20 people that saw her almost back into me. And in my mind, I thought logic was going to prevail. So I thought maybe explaining to the guy, she almost backed up into me. I'm trying to explain to her how she can never do that again. I thought he'd be like, oh, you're good. He did not give a shit about logic. No, he just saw an angry black guy and was like, bro, we have to diffuse this. And he thought maybe diffusing it was confronting me for no reason. And so when I looked around to see everybody else, everyone there was white. And I was like, bro, I'm outnumbered here. There's not a single person that's looking at me thinking, oh, nah, he's just frustrated that the car he spent all this time and love on, it was almost damaged because of something out of his control. And he saved the situation by reacting. Because, my reaction, when I'm under pressure, bro, I'm so like, that's one of the things I'm real proud of myself about, man.
And mind you, we live on the side of Atlanta where there's more white people than black people on this side.
Yeah.
But it's like progressive. There's way more progressive white people on this side of town.
True.
If we were
not in the areas I was in, though. Not in the area I was in.
Okay, maybe not, but the side where I'm from, when there's more white people than black people in those areas, it's not only is it noticeably more conservative, like to the point where they'll just drive around with Confederate flags in the back of their car.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Jesus.
I literally went to school with a dude who drove a Ford F-150. Mad huge wheels, like a pickup truck, like a monster truck wheels, and just literally just had his Confederate flag in the back of the car waving every single time he came.
God damn.
So if that situation would have happened, he definitely would have been ready. You wouldn't even have to question it.
I learned something about myself that day though, because I always wondered because in Toronto you don't have to worry about guns, so I'll keep arguing with you until we had enough of this argument. But I realized like I'm not proud. I'm not a proud guy. You know what I mean? Because if I was a proud guy, because I was right, and when I'm right, I don't like to like back down because I'm right. But in that moment, I was like, there's no point of pursuing this guy. I already talked to the lady that almost made everything happen. You know, and we squashed everything. Everything is cool. He started problems, but I wasn't proud enough to resolve those problems with him, especially if it was in the form of a aggressive confrontation. I just let it go. I drove away. You know, on my way, I put it in neutral. You know what I mean? I had my car.
Oh no! See, that's why. And that sounds like something you would do.
It is what I did.
As soon as you get in the car, you're gonna make sure everybody know, like, yeah, like you just revved it up. Yeah, exactly.
I did.
You want to get, something gonna happen to you.
And so in that moment, I was kind of proud of myself.
You're not even learning your lesson. That's not a moment where you leave
the lesson is that I was able to step back from a situation where I was 100% correct. I dodged an accident. That's what happened.
Okay, so what did you learn?
I learned that I ain't learned shit, yo.
Oh my God. Because there's bound to be a time where somebody really don't care.
I know.